Yeah.
I can't feel how they operate if we ain't got something in common somewhere in the blood.
Come on.
So when I hear my uncle tell my father, come on, man, time to have a powwow, niggas, Africans don't do powwows. Who the fuck is these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Africans don't do powwows.
Yeah.
My mama say we ain't from Africa and Africans don't do powwows. And my daddy and my uncle then went to powwows on a regular basis with their peoples. Who in the fuck is these motherfuckers?
Come on. Aboriginal.
I asked my old dude if he was from Africa. He said we might have some African in my blood. I don't know. He said, but I can tell you this: my grandmama had hair down her ankles, and we know she was native. Why you tell me that? Because the blood right come through the motherland.
Come on.
Only the tribes gonna follow that shit.
Yeah.
The corporation not gonna follow it because it's a direct smack in the face to their patriarchal agenda to homosexualize the children.
Yeah, that's why it's in the public school system.
That's hard.
Yeah.
And speaking of the public school systems, these parents finna get a rude awakening.
No, it's already rude, OG.
They started.
I'm on their ass.
They finna get an awakening on these schools like never before. People better stop sending their children to the motherfucking brainwashing camps because they finna hurt some babies.
Yeah, and they start can't save them from what the fuck they talking about exempt from their religion. Yeah, no, your religion can't exempt you from that ABC bullshit, OG. Yeah, tell them motherfuckers that's in the house with Massa.
Yep, all that's for contractual agreements.
Yeah.
Stop sending your child to the brainwash camp. Now, I want to get with some sisters and do an open Q&A format on setting up homeschooling groups. So if one of the sisters is interested with starting a home schooling group, I can give you like so you're getting groups of people together to perform a function that government was performing in error.
Okay. The contract over.
Yep. Contract is over. Yeah. If we don't take our children out of their schools, they gonna traumatize us. We don't believe it though, so we're gonna get traumatized because they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah, it's sick.
Now remember, on their way out, they desire to cause the maximum amount of chaos possible before they allow the last sips of power to drain from their cup.
Yeah.
And what they got in mind for the chaos is supposed to be to force the parents to stop sending their child to them brainwashing camps.
Come on. That's all it is. Cook on them.
Now, I done seen some books of life, a lot of them leaving on the same day at the same time.
Yeah.
And they all agreed in their book of life to leave together in that group.
Okay. Yeah.
That tell me that this is already, it's got to happen because the people not going to wake up.
Yeah, no, they already a step on their ass.
But I wouldn't send, if I had any say, I'm not telling nobody to send their child to school.
Yeah.
Anybody that's willing to listen to understand what I'm talking about, because we already, they've been telling us with the school shootings. Them are warning shots. Before they were school shootings, people don't remember. Yeah. It was McDonald's shootings. Between McDonald's shootings and school shootings, they had a rash of post office shootings where we got the term going to go postal on your ass.
Come on.
Whoa.
Get the playground out the motherfucking McDonald's. Tear that motherfucking down.
So all of those are just indicators.
Yeah.
Before they do something big, they have to make enough small commotion throughout the land before they do something big. Now they're ready to do something big because they sipping the last two little drops of power they got.
Yeah, they on their way out.
And they gonna try to make us suffer the most. And the thing that you make us suffer the most is when you hurt the children.
Yeah, that's they next up.
Yeah. All I can do is warn whoever willing to listen to pull their children out of these brainwashing camps. But most of them can't see the fall of Babylon and know that the system is going to shock you into awareness one way or another.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be the one responsible to deliver the message that I see. It's like a black hole in the awakening process. That's a emotional drain on a massive amount of people.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to do that to try to stall out the shift in the Schumann resonance.
Yeah, because Big Mama, she talking right now. She talking.
Once the Schumann resonance come fully stabilized, right? There ain't nothing they can do. Atlas Shrug is next. It's a high frequency vibration from the core of the earth. Anything that doesn't have mitochondrial right to be here will be turned off.
That don't come from that black woman.
The term is Atlas Shrug. Atlas Shrug is a book by Ayn Rand that tells about what happens after Atlas Shrug. It looks like post-apocalyptic era.
Okay.
But what it's doing is they gonna blame it on viruses and diseases because they've been poisoning us, telling us we've been had viruses and diseases the whole time. So when they tell us that all these people that's being turned off, like they call it now, suddenly dead, or ADS, adult death syndrome, for the people that and remember, more and more people getting turned off, but once she turn all the way on, if you're not supposed to be here, you will be turned the fuck off.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I've been telling people this for years, but they don't know what I'm talking about. That's what all that suddenly dead shit about. The Jabberwocky is just a good excuse to cover that story up.
That's that zombie juice right there. That's gene therapy and some more of it, and it's definitely not enough of it. They got some more shit for y'all too that's dependent on that shit. Damn, OG, you done broke it off. I know they can't stand me, OG. I done got your ass cooking.
Hey, look, our people probably appreciate it.
Yeah, no, come on.
But
now we ride.
Look, these people are being turned off.
Come on.
Those are your non-player characters.
NPCs.
When the NPCs being turned off, it's going to look like a sudden adult death syndrome. The church been teaching it for years, and they was calling it the rapture. But they had the story upside down and backwards. So when they was saying a motherfucker was going to be gone in the twinkling of an eye, no, he going to be gone, but that motherfucking form going to be sitting there.
Come on.
They going to be turned the fuck off.
Come on. It's over with.
Now, the sky's about to open up.
Yeah. They say the veil, hey, the family up in here been going crazy. That veil is lifted, y'all. Y'all know that.
So when the veil is fully lifted, we're going to clearly see what they've been trying to conceal. That's why I have to keep telling these motherfuckers the truth every time I say something, because I want to be so firmly rooted in the truth, I can't be shook.
That's why I can't fuck with them, OG, because they don't feel you. They trying to call you a fraud because they trying to bank up off our people. Man, this shit over with. These niggas, I hope these niggas have fun with that money. You better get.
I don't care about. Look, I don't care if people want to be African American, man. I don't have a problem with them wanting to be African American. That don't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, these niggas sick, OG.
Look, they can be unapologetically African American.
Yeah.
If they don't understand that black is the defenders on the chessboard and they just want to be civilly mortis, they can be black. Unapologetically so.
Come on.
They can be free white persons in law, a blackamoor.
Come on.
I don't care. All I'm telling them is I don't mind y'all being here, just don't get in the way because I'm collecting my birthright.
They gotta get this shit back. Sit back.
While you see these Mississippi red clay dirt walking around in human form,
yeah,
exalting Big Mama to her rightful position,
Come on.
Giving their sisters back their rightful inheritance.
Come on, listen.
Calling the corporation on a fraudulent establishment.
Yeah.
Serving an eviction notice and severing the contract on behalf of all of the incompetent chiefs who didn't know it was time to sever the contracts. While we doing all that shit, just please leave my people alone.
Come on.
That's all. I don't ask for a lot.
Yeah.
If you African American and you from Africa, which I don't mind you being from Africa, but I don't know an African from Africa that call himself African.
Come on, man. They're my brothers
If
and
he's
sisters.
from Nigeria,
Yeah.
he might say he Nigerian, but more when I talk to him, they always tell me they tried.
Come on.
They don't tell me they from Lagos, Nigeria.
Man knows thyself.
They don't tell me that they from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Yeah.
They tell me they tried. And then I'll be like, what part of the continent is that tribe? Now they start telling you regional shit based off the exonymic description of the Berlin Conference. Because that's our perspective, and the only way they can show us on the map where they from using the language that we can understand, because we all been indoctrinated by the same enemy.
Come on. Remember who you are.
But when he tell me who he is, he gonna give me a name and a tribe first, out the gate.
Who you are.
Now, the ones who might give you something different is the ones who've been converted to Islam, as if that shit not equally as fraudulent.
Break their ass off, OG. Stop playing with these niggas.
If we study the history of international slave trade, the so-called niggas nasty, some niggas called Arabs, started it, turned it into a business, a booming business that resulted in hundreds of trillions of dollars over the years. All of the nations of Europe who has no resources begin to use that as a means of currency exchange.
Come on.
So the money that they was using was transferring slaves into gold.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is how the Khazarians was able to amass a massive amount of wealth in order to finance the kings of Europe, conquest of the world, using the Arab slave trade mechanics as part of a fractional reserve banking network that charge interest rates to monarchies around the world. And in the end, the monarchy hold on to his little petty position, but all of the money belonged to the Khazarians. These Khazarians is a mulatto offspring of blackamoors and European women. They are mulatto race, a half-breed race. Their entire race was born to the concubines that the black royal family of Europe had that was pale face.
They're light in skin.
So instead of disinheriting them, they allowed them to be custodians of the banks, what we call them Rothschilds and Rockefellers. They just cover stories.
12
Yeah. Now, when you find out who they work for, they look like us, but they ain't us.
Yeah, fuck them niggas.
Damn,
They call themselves black conquistadors.
like us.
If they from Spain.
Come on.
Yeah, black just
They
like us.
tutors
And they
of the
come
Tudor
from
royal families who went about to conquer the world under the pretense of spreading the gospel.
Okay.
Now you remember, in 325 AD, Christianity was created by orders of Emperor Constantine at the Nicene Council. This is universally known throughout Christendom as the root to the Bible, compilation, originally 80 books that became 66 when they created a 400-year gap between Malachi and Matthew. They took 14 books out the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay, that don't count all of the rest of the contemporary texts that the narrative that they wanted to push would expose, so they left them out.
Yeah.
Your book of Enoch, Gospel of Barnabas, Gospel of Mary, right? What they don't know is the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and the Acts of the Apostles was a play written by a playwright by the name of Josephus Flavius.
Receipts. Come on.
Joseph Flavius was working for the Flavian royal family.
Okay.
Right? And he was a contemporary to a first century philosopher named of Origen. Right? Origen is the one that the doctrine, he was the mystic whose references was used to write the play.
Damn. You dropping out on their ass.
Now, there was a St. Augustine who was a 3rd century pre-Nicene Council mystic who was the Sakari. What they end up becoming known in Christendom is Coptics.
They gotta let the GDs in.
Coptics.
They got to.
GDs and kick the fucking door off the hinges, motherfucker. Ain't no frame left.
Come on.
We in this bitch.
Come on.
Right? I got motherfucking Crips to my right and motherfucking Stones and Bloods to my left. We coming for this shit.
Come on. Come on.
Coming for the land, man. The land is ours.
What I'm gonna do? Get Secret Service to walk with me? Them not my people.
Come on, man.
My people vice lords. My people satin disciples. MS-13.
Come on.
Them my people. Yeah. They told us we was outlaws and we didn't even have a right to be on our own shit, that we was blood tied to the land.
Yeah.
Crips and Bloods, my brothers. Vatos and Locos is my family. Them motherfuckers.
Come on.
They calling illegal aliens for going back home to their own land.
They come from Big Mama.
Look, Mexico, California was all one land.
Come on.
That's a Maru land.
Caliphas, rising power to the goddesses.
The Caliphas was the queens who was left to oversee the palaces on the west when all of the chiefs went east to fight the Gullah Wars. So they went around South America and sacked the women like some bitches.
Yeah. And
still got their ass handed to them.
Come on, we know who these dirty motherfuckers is.
They got their ass handed to them by the women. What if they'd ran into the warriors? Tell me the story.
Things happen for.
They got their ass. We on our way east to go fight the Gullah Wars because of all hands on.
It's time. Warriors ain't playing no more. They ain't playing no more.
Really curious to hear this from a woman's perspective. Thank you. The energy is powerful. Okay, y'all got some good comments here. I like these comments here. Okay, you said all men watching are blushing because men, I love y'all. I want you to know, I know that this is a lot of talk around issues that women have with men, and men have these issues with women, and you see this is all over the internet. And I just feel like we need to shift that energy because that's a small group of people that's saying a whole lot of things. It's a small group of people that's just on the internet. But there's people like me who I love the brothers. I love the men. I love y'all so much. I honor you. I love you. I just love, because I have sons. So, I'm not about that. I love it. I understand it's not so easy being in the masculine either. That's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of expectations. And we're living in a time where there's so much expectations, a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on men to have a lot of money, to have his shit together, to be good in bed, to take care of everything. And it's a lot, take care of himself.
I haven't heard no pressure yet.
Well, so you haven't heard no pressure.
No, I ain't heard no pressure yet. Everything sounds like that's perfectly normal for what we should be doing.
It should be. It should be. But, you know, a lot of these men don't come with fathers in the household either. So
I did.
You did, but a lot of men don't come.
My pops told me early on that a man moves straight. He don't do all that old funny shit. He told me that. Right.
I mean,
when I asked him the source of power, he told me it was knowledge. I had to go get some of that.
The real knowledge.
I like real knowledge. I'm happy that you did.
And of course, a man moves straight all the time. No funny business.
You know, and so, and then they have a lot of resistance from being in men's circles too. Like there's the same way the women have these circles. A real woman. Men need to get in these circles. They need to get in the communities. And you know, what I've noticed, I've always asked this question: why is it that a lot of men don't gather as much as women do? I always wanted to understand that. Why is it? And I started asking some of the men, what's this thing with y'all? Why don't you all connect? And they all said the same thing to me. It's a power struggle. It's an ego thing. That's what men do. Like this, an ego, like a power struggle. And it's like, well, damn, how are the women getting together in these spaces and communing together and healing? And then the men are just trying to figure this thing out.
Because the women are water. Me and lightning bolts. We always crash into the ground. But the reason why we crash into the ground, because the harmony is disrupted between the earth and the sky. We store the harmony with the earth and the sky, and you don't have static electric shock. Right? When the balance is upset, then we have a storm. The storm indicates something. The men is not confident in the quality of leadership that men have been having. We've been holding our leaders to the standard that our enemy tell us to hold our leaders, but they leaders is doing all of the dirt they accusing our leaders of actually doing.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So they false accuse our leaders, and they keep their leaders that's doing the dirt. So they tear down the leadership of the men. Now, don't no man want to step up that's competent to lead the pack. But nature kicks in. If a group of men get together, somebody cream rise to the top. And they know this. So the respect factor, the guys don't want to be around what they call an unproven soldier.
You spoke it to me.
Yeah, that's true.
So when the guys get around a soldier, now they want to know the war stories that tell them the keys to life. When the soldiers come back from battle to tell the community that it was a war story that we can turn into a love story, because Larry Hoover say the first law is the law of love.
That's the law I follow.
So, and nature teaches you how to follow the flow, but we want to put ego in the way. The ego get in the way, and now I got to tell everybody else how they supposed to be living their life, but that ain't the shit I'm doing. I'm gonna point my finger at so many different people that won't nobody look back at me, because that's how the ego operate. The selfless one come out and say, everybody look over here. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at, and then you make up your mind if I see what I see. Now all eyes is on the individual that's telling them what to look for. And that's the leadership by example. Yes. We don't have that no more. Only got a few leaders, but because of the conspiracies of the enemy, we don't trust them because of the dirt of the past leader that sold us out. The ones that look like us but wasn't us, and the ones that look like us that sold out. Right? So this is the problem with putting together a men's group. If they don't see a chief sitting on the throne, they not gonna surround that motherfucker.
Well, you know, I think that you and I have a solution to this problem together. What you think?
I think so.
I think we make a great team, because in order to bring that together, sometimes that feminine presence is important, right? To have that example, and I believe that that's what a lot of the people were attracted to when they saw our live before. Was, you know, people were saying they were actually crying. They were on your post talking about it. They were crying so much because they felt that energy. Is that unity between that masculine and feminine energy. I believe that that's the breakthrough. But I think that you could. I also think that you could hold that space, because you know they call you chief, right? That's what they call you. That's what
Hey, look, this is the crazy thing about how I got to be the chief.
How you got to be the chief?
Out of all of the despised and rejected, I became the most loved and respected. That's the standard. That's the standard for nature creating the chief. Most loved, most respected.
Most loved, most respected. Yes.
They call that standing on your 45 at all times. On a 360-degree pendulum. Bump me left, bump me right, but I'm always gonna bump straight.
Yes. Yes.
These chiefs are not chiefs because they have no clue how to lead, nor do they know where they're going.
Right. Because all of the chiefs that was to train the next generation of chiefs was taken to us from us by enemies. And we supported the enemy because we thought we was doing ourselves some good when we was believing the lies the enemies told us. So I could point you to the rightful chiefs across the land, right? And that's because I paid attention. The standard bearers of the community that the culture always produced, always predicated up on the most loved and most respected. First, you had to win the love and respect of the family. Then they send you to extended family. And when they all satisfied that you ain't gonna disgrace the family, they send you out to be tried by the rest of the clans on the land. So you travel around the land as a nomad, learning the different subcultures that's on the land. So when you get all of the pieces to the puzzle, it'll make sense.
Hold on 1 second. Keep talking to them. I'm gonna go get something. 1 second.
So part of the culture on the land is that all of the chiefs had to learn how to communicate with other clans other than their own. In other words, the way that this government got a structure now, we end up in little towns and villages and cities. And then you have the chiefs of the big cities. They disgrace them and put them in the position to be taken from the people. And when you scatter the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. You strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Right. So this is what they were doing to us. This is why nobody has emerged as a chief to draw all of the clans together yet.
Well, it looks like this is thank you. It looks like this is your time. That's what it looked like to me. I was looking for my charger for my other I want to go back to the bedroom and relax. So I needed the charger. Let me turn off the light over here. It looks like this is your time. That's what it looked like to me. See, look, y'all need to have fruits. Okay? You need to have, every woman should have that. Papaya. You need to have fruits. Anyway, that's a different subject. Let me not get off the subject. Let me not get off the subject. Let me go back in here now.
Well, they actually make the body fluids remain sweetened by natural means.
You said by natural means?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Now keep talking to them. I'm adjusting lights around here. Hold tight. Keep that conversation going. All right, cool.
in this right now, the fact that I had to tell a lot of the young chiefs, they wanted to know how that we expand our reach. If you call somebody in the family that you know related to you, but you ain't never talked to, and have a conversation.
Oh, okay.
You reaching out to different parts of the family, and that's gonna generate the required love and respect to raise your spiritual status in the ranks of the ancestors. And that's how you draw more of your ancestral forces to bear up on whatever problems you face with. That's our culture. And we've been steered away from it on purpose. They don't want our women to be juicy.
Yeah,
love.
Look, everybody tell us what we doing wrong. Men this and women that, and you did this and you did that. Can somebody tell us what to do right, please?
We just need to first of all, we need to stop all that hating.
There's nothing in the world that I love more than.
You just won't have time for the hate. You won't even have the energy to hate. That's what it all begins with that.
That's
everything is stemmed on that. That's I serve love. That's the God I serve.
Yeah.
So
and the love within.
Yeah, because it changes everything. The love is what's really needed. It's not going to happen without that. It's not going to happen without that. So
the greatest love of all, right?
I don't like, man.
The greatest love of all. You know my language is music.
Oh yeah. We had that conversation earlier. Yeah, I know your love language.
If I could be in a room with,
Yeah, Whitney Houston, greatest love of all.
The greatest love of all.
Yeah.
That's why.
Before that, it was.
I don't like.
Before that, I used to listen to George Benson. I think it was that song.
If there's one friend with me, I would say, where are the girls, man? I remember when I was young, I always asked, where are the girls? I don't like to be around much man,
I said, y'all be flirting.
Yep.
We do. Is that a problem? Just
even if I don't talk much,
what's good?
I just
is that something wrong? That
they're present when they're here.
Have this display of masculine and feminine energy.
I don't
flirting, loving.
The woman to be there.
Okay, sharing. This is called grown people's business. Okay, this is called grown folks.
Like that.
Okay,
it's cool.
This is called grown.
I just like.
This is how grown people do it. They're not trying to beat around the bush or hide something. What is that? This is life. We're here. We are here. We are present. We are alive. Live this life.
I mean, just corrected me on the greatest love of all. Original was Stevie Wonder.
No, we just messing with y'all. No, I'm just saying it's good. It's good. It's good. We know y'all love it. But
this is more to look. This is how it's supposed to be, versus that other shit y'all see.
Yeah, y'all want something. Y'all, look. Somebody said quiet children.
Hey, they be off the charts. They be loving the energy. They be feeling the energy in the videos. They actually be in the conversation with us. They be right there. And they be just like me. They don't got no filter.
No, I got no filter. The thing is, I want to say to y'all that I want to just say, like, I really appreciate a lot of these comments here. Like, y'all give me a lot of love. This is my second time coming on this Rod's page, and I know I want to go live tonight because I just felt like an overload of love inside of me. And sometimes, like, when I feel that, I just want to share it. And I was like, no, I want to go on your page because I like your people. Cause y'all so cool, y'all so interactive. And you know what I really noticed also, your people, Rod, they really give you a lot of respect. They really respect you, and that's what I see. And I really love. They call you chief, like. They honor you, they respect you, So that's a beautiful thing to witness. As a feminine woman, we get turned on by that kind of stuff. We We love a powerful man.
Yeah.
That goes to security.
Well-respected
learn how to control the
man of wisdom. That's what it is. That's the thing.
Rich.
You know, that's the thing. That's number one in my book. You know, a lot of people think of something else. Like, okay, I just need him. I need a man with a lot of money.
Suffer from
that's a part of the equation. It's always going to be, because the purpose of a masculine, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, it's going to always be security. It's going to always be provide and protect. You know, that's just what it is, right? And it's natural. It's natural.
Be powerful.
However, you know, for me, this you could have a whole lot of money too, but that does nothing for me if my mind can't be stimulated. So I need that. I need a mental stimulation, and it's sustainable. I don't know about some other women, but I know for me, you know, that's what I need. I need an honorable man. I need a respected man. I need that. And,
men should always respect their woman.
He got to have his financial security together too. But that's not the first thing on my list. And I know that we have that talk all over the internet. He needs to do this for me, or I make my own money. I'm a boss bitch and all that. I don't want to hear all of that talk. I'm so over it. I don't want to hear that talk.
Wise men know something that the average person don't.
Exactly.
If you do what you love, the money is the side effect of living in your purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the manifestation of the energy. So when people offer donations, I accept the donations, but I'm not out here for the money, because the money come according to the frequency,
the money will come
the pitch and the tone at the time that you deliver the message. You will get reciprocated in various ways, and money is not the only way you can be reciprocated by the universe.
That's true. That's true.
The universe can reciprocate by tearing down all your enemies and clearing your pathway for you to walk down your golden road. Right? But it's the gravity you create around your works that tears down the walls of Jericho. That's a frequency. It's a pitch. It's a tone. It's a love frequency.
You need that.
It's the sacred tone of the heart chakra, played out in perfect harmony through the communication between the solar rays and Mother Earth.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth, man. Universe always reciprocate. Yeah, because anything you do, maybe you get it now, or maybe in like 10 months or 1 month. You know, you can take a day, or you can take many months. You know, but we'll always get back what you put. You know, I think there's a word for that. You know, there's a sentence for that. You get what you reap. I think, yeah. So yeah, so that's it for now. Yes. So I'll come back for more. You know, we had a good conversation with the brother, Brad Hayes, and today we learned a lot. But I want to add something on the NPCs. You know, the NPC. I started to think that if this world is a simulation, that means that the world is fake. You know, so who will be, you know, like natural to this world? A fake person, you know, NPC, non-playable character. A playable character for me, since I've done a lot of research, and with the knowledge that I have on, you know, in my culture, I think a playable character is, you know, someone who's claimed by the law. You know, if you're claimed by the law, that means you're a playable character. That means you're not an NPC. But the NPC is the natural natural is natural to this world, since the world is fake. So these fake people, fake characters, are natural to this world, to the simulation. Yes, because the AI. I've analyzed the AI. What we know about the AI, so far, we know that the AI always trying to, eh, always trying to gather more information. They're trying to always get that's the main goal. And when they assimilate you on a higher level, like 100% perfectly, and now they don't need you anymore, so they get rid of you. So the AI is trying to assimilate all the playable characters to create NPCs. And when a playable character is assimilated 100%, now they you know they 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 throw him off. They throw him off. They get rid of him, and then they create an NPC that's gonna act like that character. Like that person who they throw off. So I think the AI, this world is, it's true. It's a simulation. It's a simulation. But the time that you die is when the AI assimilates you perfectly. Now they know everything about you. They know how you move. They know how you think. They know the faces that you make, and then the AI create a fake a fake character that's gonna take your place and act just like you. You know, they I think it's the same thing. When they talk about cloning, cloning is the same thing. But when the clone is ready to go in the in civilization, now in society, and now before they they send some they send some if the AI had some videos about you and stuff like that, all the information that they gather about you, and now they give it they pass it to the clone, because the clone is like a white sheet. Nothing. It has the clone has nothing in the brain, so it's easy for the clone to assimilate the information that the AI is passing to the clone. So that's another thought. That's in the same way, but we'll have more information about the clones, about the AIs, and all this information. I didn't get them from books. I got them from my own brain, just staying there and then thinking, using my brain to think, and then boom, you know, I understood some stuff, and the gods that the the angel, this the guardian that with me, they always trying to make me understand better and better their life, and to be wiser, to become a wise man, so in order for me to be able to not to fall into traps. It's so I just wanted to make this point, and before I go, so see you next time, guys. Yeah.